Yes, I'm live. That's good. I got a whole bunch of junk like right here in this corner. I'm gonna move it because I don't want to look at all this junk in the corner. And of course, I would do this in the beginning of the live stream. There we go. Is all that junk out of the corner? Yes, it is out of the way. Yes. And I got my massage gun. So I can play with the massage gun as you guys join the stream. I got some good news for y'all. I finally did something I should have did a long time ago. I have the store up for sale. And I'm rocking my Africa shirt today. I call this one Little Africa. Little Africa. Little Africa. What's good, my good man? I'm just chilling. Hi, love your videos. Love your videos. Where are you watching from? I'm just curious. Since you love my videos, where are you watching from? You in the Bay? You here? Maybe I should put this a little bit closer to me. There we go. There we go. What up? Oh, California. That's close. Newark. That's really close. What's up, my good man? DC in the house, watching from England. What time is it in England right now? I'm gonna like not use this because I'm gonna get really distracted. What time is it in England? Are things opening up in SF? I've noticed that businesses are taking wood down. It's starting to happen. Yes, it is starting to happen. Come to Finland after COVID. Come to Finland. Finland would be dope. That'd be cool. I need your view on opinion about something about business. Want to open right now. What type of business do you want to open right now? You already know it's crazy out here trying to open a business right now. You gotta have that new type of business, that ghost kitchen business where the food just comes out of a hole in the wall, and yeah, that's just how it works. It's 5:45 in the morning and I still haven't slept. Oh wow. Are you thinking about starting a gym? I don't know about starting a gym. I think I'd hold off on that. A gun shop and small business. A gun shop might not be bad. I mean, I'm pretty sure people are gonna be still buying Glocks, you know? Like, gonna still be packing around this bad boy. I need to redirect my light just a little bit so it can be bouncing off me a little bit more. I don't know if that's better, but I think that's better. I'll see it in just 1 second if that's better. Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah, that's better, yo. Santa Barbara in the house. Gunshots, Santa Barbara. Some business should sue their city and county and state. Make a lawsuit. You mean for having them close their businesses? I could see that. I don't know if it would go anywhere, but I could see why people would want to go along and sue for something like that. That could be very annoying. So guys, I want to show you guys my site. So okay, so pretty much this is I finally got a Shopify store. It's finally open. Here's this store here. You can just go to 901 Cali if you want to go shopping. There's a catalog here. There's some little items. There's this little black dude here with dreadlocks. He's like modeling and stuff. Like, look at this black dude. He's got dreadlocks and he's modeling. and he has like shirts on. Like it's really weird. Like it's like some guy that looks just like me. But you can check it out. If you guys want free shipping, anything over $40, if you put free shipping in the discount box, you'll get free shipping. But that's anything over $40. I'm trying to figure out how I can make it that you can get free shipping without having to put free shipping in there. Yeah, so yeah, check it out. Yeah, I did all the design and stuff. Yeah, so it's kind of cool. I know a lot of people they've been wanting me to make shirts for the longest, and it's finally happening. I don't have many shirts up for sale for now, but believe me, that's gonna change. I'm gonna be coming out with shirts probably every couple weeks. Pretty much it's just gonna be sort of random, you know. It's just gonna be sort of something to experiment with on the side. When I'm back home, I'll have something to do, something to toy with, you know. Then in the daytime, like I'll still do my other random jobs. It's just something to play with. No more traveling for you. No traveling just right now. And that's why I want to just do different things, like just do this like Shopify thing, make some shirts, do some random stuff. Coronavirus never going anywhere. I don't know about coronavirus, yo. Coronavirus is something else. Coronavirus is something else. So what are y'all up to tonight? What are all y'all doing? I'm just curious. Y'all kind of quiet in here? I'm gonna light a candle. It's like I want to hang out with you guys. Like I want to do a live stream, but like it's kind of cool to like just hang out with y'all, you know, have y'all in the room. Do you have 2X for us big boys? I can do 2X, but 2X may be a little bit longer on the shipping. Yeah, I'll probably have to do 2X, you're right. Because there's some big dudes out there. I think it's greater than 40. So anything over $40, I believe the code works. Your streets dark and empty. They're not really just dark, but they're not exactly just empty either. But some streets are really empty. Oh, 2X? Okay, I can get some 2X. Just one problem I run into with 2X is they don't always have, like 2X runs out. Like that's the first thing that runs out. It's 2X. So I'll just have to make sure, or whatever I make, I can get it in 2X. Because some colors, like I for real can't get in 2X. And that's why, like, I don't know, yeah, that's kind of how it goes. I decided to cancel the wage claim against Uber. Why did you decide to do that? Cancel the wage claim against Uber? I'm just curious. Was there a reason? Someone wants to put some money under the table? Like, why would you cancel that? Like, that's something that people wouldn't cancel unless they had a pretty good reason to cancel it. So I'm just curious. Do you have a good reason to cancel it? You know what happened to me yesterday? So yesterday I told y'all that I got caught in the rain, right? And I got caught in the rain. So I came home and, you know, my shoes, I was wearing shoes just very similar to these, but my shoes was just like full of water, right? Like I'm literally walking up the steps and I can feel like water just splashing around in my shoes. So I get to the room, I take the shoes off. And then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just put them by the window so they can dry. So I put them by the window. And like yesterday afternoon, of course, the sun didn't come out, because if the sun would have came out, it would have like dried them, right? So the sun didn't come out, and it was like all cold and damp in here. And if the sun doesn't come out, it's gonna be pretty cold in here. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be pretty warm. So like last night, I like slept with the window open because I had my jacket up by the window, had my pants up by the window, had my shoes up by the window, and there was like a breeze coming through, and I'm trying to dry stuff. So like my jacket and pants were able to dry, but the shoes nowhere close to being dry until the sun came out this morning, and they started to dry. 100% down with Uber growth to everyone that will continue in the future. Oh yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people quitting Uber, but then you also gotta think. I'm gonna tell y'all something else that's about to go down. A lot of people are about to move out of the city. Like bottom line, like a lot of people are about to move out of the city. Like San Francisco is about to get a big red. Is about to get a big red X. Cause you gotta think, up until this pandemic, San Francisco was sort of they was presenting San Francisco in such a bad way. Like it's very expensive. It's lots of homeless people. Gentrification, 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 gentrification. That was more of the local people pushing the gentrification. But when you hear all of those negative things, it kind of makes people not want to come here like tourists. And then with all of this, new way of working, like working from home, I mean, come on, like, why would tech companies want to hire people in San Francisco, or like get people to move here to work for a tech company when they can just get someone wherever they are in the US and just hire them, and they can just stay wherever they are? Like, I think that's going to be a big trend. So it is going to be less Uber rides. So for all you Uber drivers out there, like, I think there are going to be less rides in the future. I mean, I don't think that Uber is going to just go out of business, but I can see it just being less rides. I mean, you got to think about this right here, yo. Real talk right here. Think about this. Think about how many small towns and how many little small communities, right? That people don't use Uber in the daytime, but they use Uber at night to go to a restaurant, or they use Uber to go like to a bar. Well, some restaurants are opening back up, some bars are opening back up, but like the Friday night action ain't gonna be like that. You know, them Friday night pickups. I mean, yeah, you can still do some Friday night pickups, but it ain't gonna be like it was like before. You know, so like, I mean, I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying. Like, I'm totally with you. I'm saying something. I'm with you. I like it. Yeah, like a lot of people are gonna be jumping ship from Uber, but that's just how it is. Like, things change. A lot of people are now gonna be doing Instacart and Amazon and just other delivery apps. Was looking for something. Will Polk Street ever be lit again? I mean, I'm pretty sure it may. Airborne bioweapon. True, is it true 30% of people out of the U.S. and out of a job? I don't know if that's true. I mean, probably in LA. I mean, a lot of people are out of work. Like, there's so many businesses that are closed. So I think that is true. But that's not like everywhere in the U.S. Like, that's just where I am. Everything's pretty much closed. I mean, if you go to Texas, like, things are pretty much popping. No more seafood. Look at this. Somebody's trying to call me to interrupt me. Hello? 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 Hey, I got you on speakerphone. Like, talk so the live stream can hear. You ain't gonna say nothing? I hate her, yo. Literally trying to call me in the middle of the live stream to interrupt. But of course, I'm not gonna live stream from my phone because I know people like that are gonna just interrupt me. Funny. Funny, funny. I heard them take a deep breath on the phone, like, like, yeah, it didn't work, right? It's probably someone that wishes. I don't know. It's probably someone that wishes they could talk to me on the phone and wish that I wasn't talking to all of y'all, which is extremely selfish. Because why else would you call me? Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you something else I noticed too about this whole pandemic. Like this one reason why like I'm not really messing with Facebook so much. Like on my personal Facebook account, it got to the point where like I literally like I'm like, look, I'm done. Like I gotta step away from this. Like, okay, this is one thing I noticed that's going on online right now. If you are for people going back to work, if you're for people going back to work, you're labeled a Trump supporter, right? If you're for Elon Musk opening up the factory, you are a Trump supporter, right? And if you are afraid of the health, and if you're afraid of the virus, and if you want to stay home, you're a Democrat. Like that's basically what is really boiling down to. Like, you know, that's basically what I hear. Like, you know, and it's got to the point where like I would say something like I remember on Facebook a couple of days ago on my own page, I said something about like Elon Musk like reopening the factory, right? So many people were like pissed about it, but like, you know, a lot of people didn't say anything in comments, but like I can tell like a lot of people did not like that post that I said that like that's good that they're opening back up, and then someone messaged me and they're like, "Yo, so like you're like a mad Trump supporter, right?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not a Trump supporter." Because in my post, I said something about like, you know, in my post, Alex said something about how Trump tweeted how Elon Musk should open up the factory. Now, just because Trump tweeted that, it just made me look like I was a hardcore Trump supporter. What do you mean I'm fucked? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they can hire people in the world and don't need to pay for office space. Yeah. Do you think about leaving SF? I do think about leaving SF, but I don't know. Support who you want. Well, it's just kind of like if you, it's getting to a point where now like if you're like I said like if you're for things to be back the same, if you're for things to open, you're a Trump supporter, because if you look at the media, if you look in the news, if you look at these places that are like defying and breaking the orders, they're typically happening in Republican states, like the chick in Texas that like just said, "Look, I'm gonna open my hair salon." Like she's totally Republican, yo. It's these Republican places that are acting very, very different. And like, I'm not bashing one side or another, but I'm just pointing out like what's out there. Jay, remember they have paid tolls on Facebook to mess with everyone, so it's not a real person leaving messages. I don't know. This was someone like that I actually knew. Like they're like a friend on my Facebook page, like on my actual account. Like someone I actually knew. Like I've met them in person before. Go to Montana, bro. You fucked for traveling. Yeah, I'm pretty screwed on traveling, but I don't mind. I don't mind. I can just hang out in the U.S. for a year or two. Dude, still waiting on that blunt session. What do you mean a blunt session? I don't wanna smoke a blunt. You still going outside your Captive border. Yes, I am leaving. I'm gonna travel as soon as I can travel, but I just can't travel anytime soon. I mean, I guess I really could travel if I wanted to, but it's just not the right time for me to travel right now. I'm back, sorry. Facts, love your vlogs. That's pretty cool. I saw you sneak smoking. Oh, what's wrong with that? So what else is going on tonight, guys? Y'all ready for your second round of stimulus money? I'm going right to Ukraine when flights start up. You going to Ukraine, huh? Ukraine's a pretty chill place, yo. Vaccine or no vaccine, we're back. Oh my gosh. Don't be shy, Jermaine. She ain't nothing wrong, bro. Check out that Puff Puff Fast, that joint right this way. I saw you sneak smoking. That's so crazy that you guys saw me. Well, every now and then you gotta smoke a bowl, you know? Pay your deal. If you need to pay your rent, you don't care about politics. You're not being homeless. What is SF series area doing this week? I don't know what the SF series is doing. I stopped doing the SF series because of I kind of want to show the city in a way that it's normally functioning. And right now, this is not a normal way that the city is functioning. So that's why I'm not really doing the San Francisco series right now. It's just one of those situations. Love the tea. So if you like the tea, it is available in my Shopify store. So if you like it, you can grab one. It's pretty cool. I even got Madagascar here. Madagascar, Madagascar, Madagascar. So I like sell these shirts in my Shopify store. Did you feel the quake last night? I did not feel. There was a quake last night. I did not feel the quake last night. Yeah, the website is 901 Cali, CALI. So it's like my name on YouTube. Well, it's. You can find me if you search 901 Cali on YouTube. Is that your design? I mean, it's not exactly my design because this is a continent, so I can't really say that. This is my design, but it's a design that I'm selling. You know. Oh, I have that one. It's over here. Another day, another dollar. Is this one here? You need to do another dollar. I like this one a lot. Do do one that says yo 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 on the front. I will do that one. I'll do yo 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 and I'll also do one that says yes yes yes. Oh my gosh, this motorcycle is so obnoxious. Get that crap out of here, yo. Another day, another adventure on the back. Huh. I mean, I guess I could do it on the back, but the reason with the back is most people, I want to say people don't see the back as much because if you have like a jacket on, you may have the front open and they wouldn't see the back. Or if you have a backpack on, yo, 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 yeah. I'll get on the computer and make one. I'll get on the computer and make one. I'll do it tomorrow. What I'll probably do is come out with shirts like every week. I'm just thinking. Maybe. Maybe. Oh yeah, the shop is, I'm gonna give you guys the website. Like I'm working on the website, so it's gonna get better and better. NotOneKelly.com. How about an African tea? I like the African tea. Yeah, it's pretty popular. I'm gonna smoke a bowl really fast. I just don't know if, I don't know. So, question, is there anyone who is like living in a place where you can go like to a restaurant or to a bar? I'm just curious because I have seen some places like in like Colorado where like people are like they can go to restaurants and stuff like that. Anybody live in a place like that? Because I mean, we can go to restaurants, but it's just takeout only around here. Oh, you out of here, Marty? Oh, weed costs like $25 around here. If you get stuff on sale, that sounds like a gun shop. That sounded like a gun shop. In Florida, they're open. Florida was open like 3 weeks ago, though. Florida's like not even the U.S. Like, come on, dude. They really never closed down at all. Yeah, they never really closed down at all, yo. I was kind of lame about Florida. Well, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't lame, but it was just very different from what a lot of other states were doing. Where did you get the African flag? It came out of my kata. Came out of my kata. I like so destroyed these scissors, yo. They're accusing people in NYC for violating social distancing. It's crazy. I mean, in a place like New York, how do you social distance when, like, on a freaking subway? Like, how do you do that one? Strictly takeout. In Tokyo. You need to fly away. You bored, dude. Well, I just don't really hang out with anybody. That's my thing. Like, I don't really have friends here. I mean, I got friends, but like, where are we gonna hang out? You know, where are we gonna go? Like, what are we gonna do? Like, you have to go. You can't go anywhere. So you can go to the park, but like once again, like it's what a lot of people don't tell you is the weather is like nice, but like it's windy all the time. Like I don't want to freaking go to the park. I gotta go to the park and I like look for a place where it's not as windy, you know. And once again, there's nowhere to go. Like. When are you expected to start traveling abroad? I have no idea. I got no idea when I'm gonna be traveling. Like people ask that question like I can just answer it, but I really don't because I want to make sure things are calmed down. I don't want to get in a situation where I get stuck in another country because this is not over yet. Like it's not over. Like we're still battling this situation. And he's back. It's pretty much what I have to do. Like I have to wait. I'm all for social distancing, but we definitely surrender our rights. Social distancing is gonna. A lot of people like social distancing, but what it is it's just gonna change our world. Like it's gonna change restaurants. It's gonna change sporting events. It's gonna change that part of our world. And with social distancing, it will be more like this. It will be more like I'm at home, I'm alone. You know, you can't go to a bar, you can't go to clubs because how are you gonna do social distancing at a nightclub? You know, how are you gonna like take a plane with social distancing when they have to block out the middle seat? Like how are you like social distancing causes a lot of problems, you know? I see why people like it, but it's just a different world. Like I really don't like it at all because like I say, it's a different world. I mean, if I only wanted to just stay at home and only wanted to stay at home, like I could see how that would work. But what that means is like you're literally gonna stay at home forever. Like you're not gonna like leave because like I don't know. It's just I don't think it's that good of a deal. Go to a country that already flattened the curve. Well, it's really not. That's really not so easy to go to because you got to be able to get to that country. So you got to be able to get a flight from here to that country. And there may not be direct flights from this country to that country, meaning that you're going to have to stop in another country and they may not want you to stop there because you're from the US. Like, believe me, as an international traveler, as someone who's traveled a lot, if there was an easy way for me to travel, like I wouldn't be here. Like I wouldn't. Like, I wouldn't. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. I don't know if you guys are aware. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to what's going on in the media, but there's like this pandemic, this virus that's going on all over the world. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to what's going on in the media, but there's like this pandemic, this virus that's going on all over the world. And there's a lot of people not working. There's a lot of businesses that are closed. There's a lot of airlines that are like literally going out of business. This is why I'm not traveling right now. Because we're in a pandemic and there's a lot of like really bad things going on and there's a lot of people dying. I don't know if this makes any sense, but this is why I'm not traveling. This is why I'm here in my own country. And this is why most travel YouTubers are back in their own country or they're not moving around. I mean, there might be some that are moving around, but they're just moving around with great risk because I don't think that most people that are moving around are afraid of catching the virus. I think they're afraid of getting stuck in a country for extended periods of time without leaving, you know? So enough of that talk. Single life is here. Yeah, I thought that they had already announced that they weren't arresting people for social distancing. Once again, like, how do you do social distancing when like it's such a freaking, and it's such a busy city? So you gonna take the vaccine? I'm just not gonna. Some of these questions I'm just not gonna answer, yo. Like, you're asking me, am I gonna take the vaccine? Are you gonna take the vaccine? You know, like, tell me if you're gonna take the vaccine. Like, don't ask me if I'm gonna take the vaccine. Like, we're all in this situation together. You know, like, if they tomorrow, if they told you you can't pay with cash anymore, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? If you woke up tomorrow and you went to the store and you tried to pay in cash and they said no, we're not accepting cash. You got to pay with a credit card. What are you gonna do? You're probably gonna comply, right? You're probably gonna comply. Like, if they tell me I need to take a vaccine to like live in this country, what am I gonna do? I'm probably gonna comply, right? I'm pretty sure if I don't comply, there's gonna be repercussions, right? So like that's just how it is, you know. Like, mark of the beast or not, like you make that decision. So I mean, that's just that. I mean, that's how it is. Like, there's no other way to sugarcoat it. If you say no, you just say no. I mean, you just say no. If you say yes, you say yes. Like, I don't think all bars and clubs are done. I just think it's gonna be. I think it's just gonna be like not as. It's not gonna be a big scene for a little bit, like a year. My question: how in the world are you gonna date now? Shit, just don't date. Fuck, just make money. Date next time I leave the U.S. But if Uber says needed, I mean, I think I've already answered the question. All right. People are always asking the same question. When are you traveling again? When are you traveling again? Like, I'm not traveling anytime soon, yo. I don't get grumpy. Like, people literally ask the same question. Like, when are you traveling? Like, that is the most asked question. But I understand why. Because people follow me because they've probably seen me traveling in another country. Um, but I don't think most people are traveling right now. Like, most travelers that I follow are like not like all the travelers I'm following are not traveling right now. They're all back home. Literally, they're all back home, y'all. You keep hearing footsteps. Is Alex Escobar wrong for asking you if you're gay on camera? He was trying to be funny. Oh, he was doing that because y'all like that. People like that. Stack the paper. It's pretty easy to make money when you're back home. I guess not so. I mean, yeah, it's pretty easy to make money when you're back home. I'm starting to think that the economy may actually go back up. I'm kind of starting to think that just because if they keep sending out all this money, I mean, people aren't gonna be broke. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, businesses are gonna go out of business, but people ain't gonna be broke. Like, until I don't know, until something. Would you ever work overseas? Maybe. Maybe. Do you think pandemic is real or just exaggerated? It's kind of hard to like really. It's kind of hard to really know. Like, it's really difficult to know because I don't know. It's really difficult to know. If it's not, if it is like staged, it's very, very staged together. Like, I don't know. It seems to be terrifying. Did you? I'm like tired. The problem is inflation. Is inflation gonna be really bad? You ever worked in coffee shop slash restaurant? Not really. I worked in a restaurant for a very, very short amount of time. But no, I never worked in a coffee shop. Don't really know how the operation works. What's up, man? What up, Joe? John Doe? Hey, Daddy. I'm like, I should drink water. It's like late. I thought it was earlier than what it is. Hi. Hi. They about to do check round 2 now. I'm telling y'all, when they do check round 2, people ain't gonna know how to act. When they do check number 2, people ain't gonna know how to act. I'm telling y'all. Keep stream another hour. You cannot catch virus. Fact. I don't know about that one. Where's the other viewers here? Don't be shy. I know it's a bunch of people in this stream. Where is everybody tonight? This stream is not as busy as it was last night. People must be out, yo. They must be out doing stuff. They must be like, yo, it's quarantine. I'm gonna go out and do something. I'm gonna go explore the world. How is your family back home? Anyone working? Yeah, a few people working. A few people working. My brother's a truck driver. He's like, it's been kind of slow. This pandemic is real. Many people are dead. No matter how it started, they are dead now. That's a fact. Human body is not fake. Well, I know people are dead, but what we're trying to figure out is like, could this be exaggerated through the media? Because yes, people did die, but we also like closed down all of our cities, you know? We closed down like everything. So like, yeah, people did die, but like now we got another situation on our hands. Like, how do we get back to somewhat back to normal? Are you applying for any remote jobs if they're opening for gigs workers? I don't know. It really depends. I think a lot of remote jobs are gonna be going to people outside the country, yo. Like, I'm trying to think, like, why would they? I mean, if they're gonna do remote jobs, why would they hire Americans? Like, think about it. Like, why would they hire Americans? Like, when they can hire someone in Eastern Europe or someone in Nigeria or just someone in some other country for like cheaper. Like, why would they? I mean, why would you pay, someone 100 G's a year, you know, living in the U.S. when you can pay them like just maybe a whole lot less in another country? Like, I don't know. It just doesn't look good. Americans hated taking to foreigners to call centers but remain in the U.S. It's very true. It's very true. Like call center jobs, you could easily pay people in the U.S. to do those jobs, but the reason they don't want to do those, they don't want to pay people. You'd have to pay them like 4 times the amount of money what you can pay someone in India. So like if someone was working an 8-hour shift in the U.S., you got to pay them at least $80 for that 4 hours, right? Versus in India, they can probably pay them like $15, or not even $15. Maybe like 10. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm just throwing out numbers now, depending on what part of India, you know. I got an email from Postmates saying the government is trying to pass a new law to stop contact delivering. This ain't good, bro. Contact delivering? What do you mean contact? Like, it has to be contactless all the time? Like, you can't just drop it off? What's your favorite color? My favorite color is probably green. Probably green, I'm thinking. Yeah, why on earth would they pay someone $10 an hour when you can pay someone $50? No, why would you pay someone $50 an hour when you can pay someone else $10 for the same job? Are you talking about that video on YouTube where they were talking about how like San Francisco is about to go down? That dude was pissed off in that video. He must have a lot of money tied up in the city. Things are getting bad, yo. Things are getting bad, yo. And Caviar just sent me $17.07. I wonder for what. I did one delivery. The last delivery had a nice tip, but was that why? The last delivery didn't even tip. The last delivery was supposed to be a nice tip too. Man, that's one thing I don't like about Caviar, yo. The tips are so fake. Majority of the time, it don't even be the amount of money it say it should be. Maybe I should start messing with Uber Eats more. I mean, the only reason I left the house was to do the delivery because it said like $17, and then I only got $5 for it, you know? And then it wasn't like I just went to the restaurant and just picked up the food. Like I went there and I had to wait like 20 minutes, you know? Like it's just so jacked up. But like I don't really trip because if I was doing like 8 orders in a row and like one just did that to me, like I wouldn't even trip. But by me like not doing like a lot in a row and that happened, it just like really annoys the fuck out of me. Busy tonight with Uber Eats. I don't really mess around with Uber at night though. What's your favorite city in America besides San Fran? I don't know. I like Honolulu a lot. I like New York. Stock market tips. I mean, I don't really have tips, but I mean, I don't know. I'm starting to think with all this stimulus money, like, could the stock market not go down? And just people wanting money. I mean, I'm just starting to think that, like, could it not go down? Because, like I said, there's so much stimulus money out there right now. And, like, are people really broke? Like, yeah, people are losing their jobs, but, like, I think people are really broke. I just don't know them because I don't really know a lot of people. But maybe people really are. Because, like I said, $1,200 really ain't a lot of money. $1,200 is good if you haven't stopped working, because now you got an extra $1,200. But if you haven't been working, like $1,200 ain't nothing. I'm like yawning like crazy, yo. Shopify. Yeah, the stock market seems really weird, yo. Like, something is just not right with it. Something's not right with it because, like I said, who's buying? You know, like it dropped and it just came up so fast. It came up so fast. It, like right now, it's like that big drop didn't even happen for the most part. Like especially if you in tech stocks, it didn't even happen. Oh, what drop? It was just the market just fluctuating. The market was just settling itself. I'm back. Who all in here likes roller coasters? I like roller coasters. You should do a green screen. You know, I totally could do a green screen. I could just pop it right back here. But I think with a green screen, I need to light it from the back. No, I don't think football going to be in September. No way. Yeah, they are buying. The Feds are buying, but like, are they? Like, when are they gonna? I don't get it. Like, they're just propping up the markets. They're doing exactly what the Chinese are doing. I actually just got my Boosie fixed like 2 weeks ago, and I still haven't rode it. I've been to Miami a couple times. Thank you for that info. I don't know why I'm so tired all of a sudden. Because I have a really weird sleep schedule. Like, I'll take a nap in the middle of the day, take a nap. After I take a nap, wake back up, and I've taken a 3 hour nap, and then I'm like kind of like half tired, and then I'll like just yawn throughout the day because like I took a nap in the middle of the day, and then it's like 4 p.m. and I'm like I really want to go back to bed, but it's like 4 p.m. It's just like my life. Institution bios on the game. I see. I'm sad I have stock in amusement parks. Oh yeah, amusement park stocks sound good. Bro, what's the best place to get a falafel? I like um I like Oasis. They had a couple of locations in the city. Only one of the locations open. What do you think about trading options? Trading options is like it's like a different, okay, it's like you playing basketball, but like you know how like one person in basketball may be really, really good at free throws, but then someone else in basketball could be really, really good at like being offensive, you know, or being someone could be really good at being defensive, and then you can have another player that's really really good at 3 pointers, right? So when you get into options, that's kind of the game that we're talking about. Like, you know, your regular investing is like you're just like a regular player, right? You know, you're just a regular player out there in the game. That's just your regular stock market investing. But then the more sophisticated you get in the whole genre of stock market is like you're like a different player within the same game. And then if you want to go to another sport like football, that would be like trading forex or trading um, commodities, future contracts. That would be like going from basketball to like football or to soccer. So like it would be equivalent from stocks to forex to future contracts. You know, so yeah, I don't know if I answered your question, if that any of that made any sense, but yeah, amusement stocks are. I mean, I don't even have to look at amusement park stocks to just get an idea of where they are. I mean, how have you been not wearing a mask all day? I hope. I only wear a mask when I have to go into a store that says I have to wear a mask. If I'm outside, I don't usually wear a mask. I don't usually come into contact with people that much. So I don't really wear a mask. I mean, if I'm gonna go drop some food off to someone's house, I'll like stop and put the mask on and then drop it off and then take it back off. Like it's just when I have the mask on, it fogs up my sunglasses. So it's just really, really annoying to have the mask on. Face it, life ain't gonna be the same. Oh no, life ain't gonna be the same. How do you feel if white person said the N word? That's actually kind of an interesting question. Someone asked me that question the other day, and I don't know what I told them made any sense, but like basically what I said, and this is gonna vary from black person to black person, okay? But this is just how I see it. This is my perspective, all right? If you're a white person and you use that word, and if you can hold your weight and use that word, you can totally use that word. You can. Like, you can. And what I mean by that is, I mean, look at Alex. Like, Alex is not white, but Alex is not black. But he says the N word all the time. And, like, he says the N word, like, around black people, and they don't pay him no attention. But it's all how you say it. It's all your attitude behind it. Um, I think most people probably wouldn't confront Alex because Alex is the type that can hold his own, you know? I mean, maybe someone would, and maybe Alex, maybe he would change it the way he would speak, you know? But, like, I know a lot of people like that. Like, I know a lot of, like, you know, white people who grew up around a lot of black people, and they say it all the time. And when they say it, it's like I don't even hear it. Because it's how they say it. Like they say it so black, they're like, I don't even hear it. Like it's like I didn't even. Oh really? You did that? I didn't even hear it. Like it just sounded just like a black person, you know. But if it's used in a racist way, or if it's coming from someone who doesn't typically say that word, you're gonna know it because it's gonna sound very different. It's gonna sound like very different. And that's when you see people like get real pissed off, you know. But I don't know, like I would say like in music, it's probably not a good idea to say like if you're a white person and like you listen to a song, it's probably not a good idea to say it, like repeat that word in the song. Probably not. I mean, I've never really been around, but one thing I will say, like, there are some white people that will bring up certain scenarios just to use the N word around you. Look, I will say that. I will throw that out there because I've definitely met people like that. Definitely. They will purposely tell you a story just so they can say the N word. And it's like, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Hmm. Okay, you didn't call me that, but I wonder if you just told me this story just so you can, just so you can be like, yeah, I said the N word around a black person. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Just my thought. Now I can read these comments because I see a lot of y'all said a lot of things here. um, Options are risky. Options are risky, but like options, you're way more leverage, yo. Okay, put it like this: with regular stocks, you leverage 1 to 1. With options, you leverage 1 to 25. With forex, you're leveraged like I think 1 to 50 or 1 to 60 or something like that. Like that, the growth, your growth potential is much greater. But once again, it's difficult, more difficult. Stay safe and aggressive. Drake is white and he says it all the time. I think Drake is half white. Isn't Drake half white? Okay, so back to the N word. Oh my gosh, like in the Mission District, dude. In the Mission District, dude. Some of these Latino dudes, they say the N word like every other word. Like literally every other word is like, and it's crazy because they're talking to each other. Like it's not even. I don't even see any black folks over there, and that's just how they talk. Like it's kind of a trip, but like once again, like I've definitely have heard white people talk the same exact way. Where like they both talk so ghetto, and they both say the N word so much that like I just be like, dude, I don't even see them. It's just kind of weird, you know. It's empowering on one instance, but another. I had a Mexican friend who could pass for as black. He would say nigga in front of black people, and they wouldn't mind. It wouldn't offense if it was a white. It would be offense if a white person said it. It depend on the It depend on the white person, y'all. It really does. But I don't think I would date a girl that used that word though. Like, I don't know. I don't think I would really date anybody that used that word. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I love when a white girl called me Ian in bed. Oh my gosh, that's so horrible, yo. It's so messed up. So fucked up, yo. That's like so not cool. It's kind of funny, but it's not funny. Um. Okay, no white person should say that to a black person. Period. Alex is Latino, correct? So we could identify culturally with him. So he's sorta as people believe. You won't hear it coming from him. Watching from Namibia in the house. Weird kind of hearing kids say it, shocking. I mean, yes, like the kids in the Mission District say it like all the time, yo. Houses in Brazil are mad cheap. Are you consider buying real estate abroad? No, I don't. I don't think I want to buy real estate abroad right now. Stop yawning. It's a virus. It is a virus. 6 a.m. here. Where are you? You must be in the UK. Can Latinos say it? You know, but once again, it's all about how you say it, yo. It's all about your attitude too. I mean, if you say it, okay. I mean, okay. Put it like this: if you put it like this, if you're a white dude, if you're a Latino dude, if you're a Mexican dude, if you anything, if you kind of hard, you know what I mean, and if you kind of urban, you can just get away with saying it just because if you kind of urban, if you kind of got that swag, it, you fit like the. It's like a lot of people ain't gonna pay you no attention because they gonna look at they gonna look, okay. This is why they're not gonna pay you any attention. They're gonna look at it as you as if you identify with black people. That's why a lot of people they're gonna be like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? Like not you're us, but you're very cool with our culture. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes any sense. I could be totally wrong. Correct me if I'm. See, that's why I like to do live streams and not name them, so because we can talk about whatever. But once again, like if one of these tech dudes said that, first off, they wouldn't say it. They probably wouldn't say it like a black person would say it. And if they did say it like a black person would say it, they would probably say it in a way that's kind of like making that I would take it as like making fun of a black person. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people would find like great offense to that. It's like I say, it's who say it. Jay in the Mission District, culturally they grew up with that. I used to live in the Bay, man. Yeah, in the Mission. Yeah, I know. They culturally. I hear the N word more in the Mission District than I ever do in the TL. Like I bullshit you not. Like I hardly like I hear it in the TL. I do, but like not like I do in the Mission District, yo. you know, I tell you something that's real funny. Like, it's real funny when when you hear a Latino call a white person a nigga. Like, it is so funny because a white person will be like, "What the fuck? What did you just say?" I remember I was on the train once, and it was just like this Latino dude, like he was like young, like little short dude, right? Maybe like 20 years old or something. And he like, I don't know what happened, but like he straight up called this white dude like, "Fuck out of here, nigga!" And the guy was just like, he just didn't know what to do, like. He's like, no, you don't call me that. He was just like blown away. Alex is black Puerto Rican. When Americans mistake the black for African Americans. Y'all looking for girls. A white man calling a girl you in bed and word is awful, my man. No, someone wrote that in here. Someone wrote that in the stream. Like, I didn't say that. Where's the Macedonian women at? They back in Macedonia. Jermaine, have you met any folks from Tennessee or Southern States in SF? A few. I met a homie that I went to high school with here. And a chick I went to high school with. We graduated high school together. She lives in the East Bay, but she's like married and got kids and stuff. And I don't think she works in the city. I think she works like in Oakland now. You gonna make a Macedonian shirt? Maybe I will. I will DM you that interview about California new work. Oh yeah, that interview. You almost have a Toronto accent. What's up, Jermaine? Latino culture is anti-black too. It is? I didn't know that. 86 people in the house. What up, y'all? I'm gonna hack your bank account. Which one? You gotta hack them all. Oh, this is funny, yo. Look who that guy is. Not Obama, the other guy. There's like a 10-second delay, so I have to hold it for 10 seconds. There we go. I have to hold it for like 10 seconds so I can see it on this screen to make sure I got it right. They said release the virus. Hey, you know what I was thinking about? You know how like with the corona, I was thinking about stocks, right? And I was watching this video on YouTube, and this dude was talking about he was talking about stocks to invest in, like coming up now. And he named a stock, and I thought it was so funny, but it would probably actually be a decent stock to invest in. Investing in Winnebago. What they build is they build those these RVs, and with the coronavirus going on, think about all the people who was taking cruises. Think about all the people that were taking trips to Europe, and I'm not talking about people like me, not like millennials, not backpackers. I'm talking about people like in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, like older people, right? People who are getting ready to retire and stuff like that. Now, since they can't travel like internationally as easy, and since they can't just go and take a cruise and go to this place and go to that place, some of these people may want to travel throughout the US. And what's a very easy and convenient way to travel throughout the US when you are, you're older, you want to take your time, you got plenty of time? You get yourself an RV. You get yourself an RV, and you already know for the next couple years, international travel probably won't be the same. So, you go get you an RV and you take some road trips. Travel throughout the US. Make America great again and spend more money in the US, right? So I think that Winnebago could actually be a good one. Because, don't get me wrong, they're very expensive, right? There is not something that your average consumer is gonna go off and buy. But not everybody's broke. You got people, who have a couple $100,000 that they want to spend on a new toy because they're old and they're retired and their kids are growing up and their kids are finished college and stuff like that. You do have those people in the economy. But I thought I would show that one. It's kind of it's kind of a random one. When I heard about Winnebago, I just thought it was so funny. I was like, that's actually it might not be a bad play, yo. Why can't you buy stock? You in Canada? Investing beyond Yardbird. The TO is crazy, man. Yeah, it can be pretty dangerous, yo. It can be pretty whack. I mean, people always out there hustling. People always hustling, dude. Jermaine, you gonna get back with Vanessa? Yo, no, I'm not gonna get back with Vanessa. I was actually looking at her Facebook profile the other day. She's pushing it out there. They pushing it. How many states have you been to? I've been to like 26. I've been to more than half. Whew. Wow. I think sometimes the other 80 viewers may not speak English, so they watch. Maybe learn English from another country. A lot of people do watch from other countries, and I think learning English is a popular thing because someone like me may speak a little bit different from like another YouTuber. So it's pretty cool. That's a unique apartment. How do you like it? It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool right in the middle of the TAO. Corona sneezing it up. Something like that. So we've been streaming for what, 1 hour, 16 minutes? Okay guys, so I think I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna end the stream because I'm gonna go make some vegan food. Corona shirts sold out. I may have to put some in my Shopify store. Oh. Something like that. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna end the stream. I will see y'all later today. My other bus is still running like the 19 poke. I don't know if the 19, I haven't seen the 19 poke. But that don't mean it's not running, but I haven't noticed it. But anyway, I'm out. I will see all y'all later. See all y'all later. Bye-bye, boys and girls.